Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good day, everyone. Today, we are discussing a topic that is painful, sensitive, and deeply important: rape. Rape is not just a crime against the body, it is a serious violation of a person's dignity, rights, and humanity. It leaves physical, emotional, psychological, and social scars that can last a lifetime. Every victim deserves to be heard, protected, and treated with compassion, never be blamed or shamed. Rape affects individuals, family, and entire community. It destroys trust, creates fear, and can have lasting effects on a survivor's health, education, relationship, and future. This is why it is everyone's responsibility to speak against it, support survival, and work together to prevent it. My name is Mariam Abubakar Santana. With me here,
Ibrahim Abubakar Siddiq
from Yampual Digital Media. In today's discussion, we will look at what is rape, the danger and consequences of rape, some of the practical solutions of rape that can help to prevent rape in the community. Together, let's learn, reflect, and play a part in building a society where everyone can live with safety, dignity, and respect.
Good day, our viewers all over. Today, as she said, we are going to dwell more on an important topic. I call it important topic because it is a contemporary situation that is happening now. Regardless of where you are, whether Nigeria or abroad, this is a contemporary issue. The issue is rape. And in a layman's language or understanding, we can say rape is a kind of lack of consent that happens between individuals, whereby an individual has or force himself over another without their permission. So that is a layman's understanding or meaning of rape. Then in our societies now, we differ. Our societies differ, cultures and interactions. So in other people's culture or in different culture, people see rape or people define it differently. So it comprises of a social, individual, and cultural background, depending on the context they give the meaning of rape. So as we said, we are going to look at rape. To me, rape is one of the most deadliest atrocity in the society. I call it atrocity because it causes so many havocs and dangers in the society. And it also detriments the development of any society you can think of. So that's why I said it is a deadliest atrocity. Because over time, even in Nigeria, you can trace back before now, you'll be able to see cases of rapes happening. And even in the constitution of Nigeria, there are places that place a kind of punishment for those that are involved in what? Rape. So even that aspect, it shows that rape is a very deadliest or it's very, very important to the federation in general, because it has to do with what individuals and what the federation is about, or what the federation is all about is for the what? Is for the betterment of each and every individual. So anything that will have to bring a drawback to the development of the federation is a kind of serious threat to that particular federation. So one of them is rape, which we can say that a kind of a forcefulness attitude or a forcefulness act on someone or on a counterpart that without their consent or without their willingness
or permission.
So when you force yourself on somebody without his consent, you are directly engaging in what?
Rape.
So as I have said, it differs in societies. In some societies, you can see that men, they have a kind of superiority over the females.
That is power.
That is power. Yeah, they have a kind of power over the females. So when that power is used forcefully, you understand, it can cause a kind of situation of rape, because when one feels that he has superiority over the other, then he can use that power to do whatever he wants or whatever he likes. So like I said, it depends on the society. Societies, others also, they look at it differently. Let's say, for example, here in Nigeria that we are now, we have been hearing series of cases that involve rape. Yeah. So mostly in Nigerian societies is the direct aspect of rape. It normally happens directly when one feels like, I need this, I want to get something from this person, like that. So he will just force himself on that person without seeking his consent. And towards or during the process, something might happen that will cause a kind of serious problem in that person's future.
That is the danger of rape.
Danger. That's one of the dangers. So that is that about rape. We are going to look at some of the possible causes of rape in our contemporary. I think one of the most important causes of rape in our present society is lack of consent, as I said, because there is no way you are going to do something without seeking for that person's permission. So when you go against the will of that person, then directly you are involving yourself in it. And why? And because you did not seek for his consent.
Permission.
So I can tell you that one of the causes of rape now is lack of consent. Then if you are to look at it from another aspect, we can say that gender inequality also. When we say gender inequality, a kind of process or situation whereby a gender or a person feels like he has power over others. Are you getting me? We as human beings now, we are men, we have men and women. So a situation whereby a man feels like he has power over women, or women in some cases have power over men. So that is what gender inequality. There is no equality in terms of social activities, economic activities, and even political activities. So when that gender inequality supersedes the things or supersedes everything in the society, so there is high rates of possibility that rape will definitely exist in that society. Then another aspect is poor parental upbringing, or we call it poor upbringing. So in societies whereby parents are not doing much in terms of training their children, or in terms of like a kind of inculcating moral values in their children, then that society is likely to be affected with with issues of rape. Because as a parent, when your child is growing, there are some moral values that you're supposed to inculcate in them,
to know the rights and
the wrongs of the society. So in the aspect of the parents now, if they fail to inculcate those morals to their children, so as the children are growing up, they may tend to find a kind of defiant attitude that will bring or that will cause harm to that society. So that defiant attitude they find somewhere else, it can detriment the development of that particular society. And when that happens, that child, as he grows, he feel like I can do whatever I want.
And what I'm doing, whatsoever I'm doing is I'm doing the right thing.
Whatsoever I'm doing it the right way. Why? Because parents cannot be able to guide him. So he feel like whatever he can do is doing the right thing. So in such aspect and situation, issues of rapes can come in, because whenever he feel like he needs to be with someone, he will just be with that person, which is very, very bad. As a young somebody that is growing, you have to follow the values of that particular society you are growing. there are ethics and there are ways of doing things that is unique to that particular society. So when you go against such values, then you are trying to what?
Involve yourself in it.
You are trying to involve yourself in atrocities, which will come here and there. So that is that. Then we have weak law enforcement as one of the causes of rape. There is weak law enforcement in a situation whereby a society has weak law enforcement agencies, whereby the laws are not unique. Maybe the laws are just created by individuals. When I say individuals, maybe by their kings or some maybe a few stakeholders and known individuals in that particular community. So the law is not unique. So in that kind of situation, it can also bring about rape, because when a society is operating under lawlessness, then definitely people will do whatever they feel like. Are you getting me?
Yes.
People will do whatever they feel like, and when they do that, then they feel like whatever they are doing is the right thing. So those are some of the causes of rape in our contemporary societies. Yeah. Then we have after the causes, we have effects of rape. Definitely, we know anything that has causes, definitely there must be consequences.
Yes.
So consequences and effects of rape in the society is very, very dangerous to the society, because as governments and as individuals, people are trying to make the society a kind of place to accommodate good individuals and to bring development to that particular society. But when the society deviates from such values and development they are trying to bring, then definitely that we cannot call that a society. We call it we call it a finished society. So, and the consequences of rape is that we have unwanted pregnancies is one of the effects of rape. When there are unwanted pregnancies in the society, I can tell you that society is on the verge of destruction. Because a society that is trying to grow and provide a kind of meaningful individuals, then unwanted pregnancies started happening here and there. You see that society cannot develop the way it wants, because through that unwanted pregnancies, you can still have a kind of disease outbreak. Are you getting me? That's also one of the effects of rape. We also have disease outbreaks.
That is like sexual transmission.
Like sexually transmitted diseases like HIV,
hepatitis,
STI, all those things like that. So all those diseases can cause havoc to the society. It will detriment the development of that society. Why? Because rape plays a vital role in that aspect. From unwanted pregnancies to what? To diseases, to unwanted diseases also that spread across the society. So those are one of the effects and consequences. Then we have depression.
Wow.
Yeah, depression I think is a lifetime situation.
Lifetime.
When an individual is affected by rape, I can tell you if you are to interact with that individual, I can tell you find out that person is depressed and is totally isolated from the society.
This kind of issue of depression can even lead to death. Because you'll be thinking that what's the use of you staying in the society?
Definitely. You'll be thinking that this thing that happened to me, I don't have any use. So let me just end my life. Because that's where you see cases of hanging and other things. Deaths, unwanted deaths up and down. Some, they are totally isolated. They are less integrated to the society.
They cannot communicate with the society.
When you are less integrated to the society, then definitely you are isolated and you are depressed. That's why there's one famous scholar, Emile Durkheim. He outlined some causes of what death. One of those causes of death is this depression. I'm telling you, this depression. When individual is less integrated in the society. When I say less integrated, meaning people are not interacting with him. People see him as a kind of an
bad
alien,
person.
an alien, somebody that is different from the society. You understand? So people see him useful to the society. So that feeling that he has that people are not interacting with me. What is the problem? So that depression will be following him. Like anything he wants to do, he'll be stopped.
He'll be thinking like
That
he's
he will
not
stop.
doing the right.
He's not doing the right thing. He's less isolated with the society.
So let's talk about the possible solution to rape in the society. One, we have educate children and adults about consent and respect. Two, we have encourage parents to communicate openly with their children. This issue of communication is one of the most important parts to solve rape in the society. Because if you're not friendly with your children, then something may happen to him and you'll be thinking, if I told my mom, if I tell her about it, she will not take it lightly with me. In fact, maybe it can even lead to her even beating me. So this kind of issue has increased the rate of rape in the society.
Well, I can believe you with that. You see, this issue of lack of parents' involvement with their children, it can cause, even as child grows up, you understand, there are some things that he normally encounters. So those things he puts them in his mind. Sometimes he cannot be able to tell his parents, but as a parent, you should be able to kind of changes that happen to your child, maybe emotionally or even physically.
And psychologically.
Psychologically. As a parent, so you should be able to notice that nothing wrong with this boy or with this child. So let me call him and engage him. Probably I might be able to find solution to that particular.
And we also have encourage people to report cases and protect survivors from stigma. Issue of reporting, like for instance, in someone rape you and then you tell your parents and then you don't report to the society will know that this is exactly what is happening. And keeping it to yourself will not solve the problem, because keeping it to yourself will still be increasing the rate of rape in the society. Then we have raise public awareness through schools, religious institutions, and the media.
The media.
The media too has a vital role to play.
Definitely.
In educating the possible solution to rape in the society.
Yes, in the media is the great tool. Like in our contemporary time now, the media play a very vital role actually in sending information. Though informations are seen in two different ways. Some they see it as a positive way, and some they use it in the negative aspect. But overall, the importance of media cannot be overemphasized, because we are in this situation now because of media. Informations are being spread like on a daily basis, and people are being sensitized on issues that are that is affecting them around through social media. So the social media, in the aspect of rape now, you can use it as a kind of medium to sensitize people about the dangers of rape and some of the consequences that rape will profile when people engage themselves in
it. Rape is more than a physical attack. It violates a person's dignity, freedom, and human rights. Survivor may suffer and affects the society at large. Fear of stigma or retaliation also causes many survivors not to report what happened. With this I said, Assalamu alaikum.